Hello, everybody. Okay, time for Unit 1, Week 5, Spelling Part 2. Okay, so make sure you have something to write with and something to write on. Specifically, try and get a plain piece of paper. So I'm just using computer paper. You can use computer paper, construction paper, or lined paper. So anything that you have laying around you that isn't like a whiteboard or something like that, but something you can write on and fold and cut, okay? And of course, something to write with. So go ahead and make sure you have those two items and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, if you remember from our last week's lesson with short and long A, we made this little flip chart, okay? We're gonna do the same thing today with our short and long I. So I'm gonna move pretty quickly through the process of how to get your flip chart set up. If at any time you need to pause, rewind the video, please make sure you do that, okay? All right, so I'm gonna start by showing you like this, okay? All right, so we have the paper long ways. All right, we're gonna take this side of the paper, okay? And we're gonna fold it into the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect, just try and make it as straight as you can, okay? And then this side, fold it right on top. And make sure you crease that paper. See, I bent it a little bit, that's okay. Make sure you crease it to get those nice, neat lines, okay? So now we're gonna fold it like this. Fold it in half, crease it, fold it in half again, and crease it, okay? Now we're gonna open it up just like this, okay? Perfect. All right, so I'll do that one more time. We have our paper flat like this, long ways. We're gonna fold this side into the middle, crease it. This side, we're gonna fold on top, crease it, fold the paper in half, and fold it in half again. And we're just gonna go ahead and open it on up. All right, so I want you to leave it open like this, okay? So where this side is folded over and this side is just nice and open, okay? All right, so we'll get started with our work. Now, if you remember the short I and long I sound, the short I makes what sound? It. And the long I makes what sound? I. Now, how do we make the I sound make the long I? By adding a silent E at the end of it, okay? So on our paper, okay, we're gonna go ahead and write down some words that without the silent E, say that short I sound. But then when you add the E, it changes the vowel sound to the long I, okay? So like for example, we have the word, let's go ahead and do, I'll show you, give me 1 second. We have the word Tim. So write that word down at the top of your paper, Tim, okay? Now if we add that silent E to the end, what does it make the word? Time. Very good. If we have the word it, it's pip. Now if we add that silent E, what does it make it? Pipe. Very good. So write that on your second line. So if you see that silent E is going underneath of this flap, so it's closed like this, we have Tim and Pip, and we lift up that flap, and these creases in the middle, we add that silent E. Very good. What about the word it? It. Bit. I know that it looks like a D because it's backwards, right? But it. We add that silent E. and it makes it bite. Very good. Okay, next word. Let's go ahead and let's do, now it's okay if we do some nonsense words, right? Maybe words that aren't real. In, lin. Okay, we add that silent E to the end and it makes it line. Very good. So this will help us with the short I sounds. Tim, Pip, bit, lin. And this will help us with the long I. Time, pipe, bite, line. Very good. So you can use that and your short and long A to help you with those spelling words. Now, the last thing that we're going to do, I forgot to grab, and I forgot to tell you to grab, is a pair of scissors. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly grab mine. If you need to pause the video and get yours, go ahead and do that now. All right, so we are back. All right, we have our paper like this. This side that folds over, okay? This one that we don't have anything written on, right? See all these 4 creases, or excuse me, I guess technically 3 creases right here? We're gonna cut those lines. So here, I don't have anything written. I'm gonna cut on that crease just to the middle. Cut to the crease. Cut to the crease where it looks like this. Okay, now the point of that is to cover those silent E's up, and then you can just flip it open, right? To see the long I word. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that off to the side. I'm keeping that with my long and short A off to the side, so that way it's practice for me. All right, now we are going to do some more practice, okay? Now, I want you to get another piece of paper and something else to write with, okay? If you don't have that, go ahead and do that now, please. And we're going to move on to a new activity, a new spelling activity, okay? All right, so this one, we have all these words down here, and we have to put them in either the short I that makes the I, or the long I that makes the I box, okay? So now what you guys are gonna do, you're gonna take your paper, fold it in half, crease it, open it up. So now you have the same thing that's up here on the screen. So on the top of one side, you're gonna write the words long I, just like this. And on the other side, the top, you're gonna write short I. And then you are going to write those words down that fit in the box as we go through these words. Now, I know I just told you it backwards, so I do apologize, because on the screen it says short I first and then long I, and I told you the opposite, which is okay. All right. So I just have it like this. And as we go through these words and put them in the correct categories or the correct boxes, we're going to write them down on the correct sides on our paper too. Okay? All right, so we have this first word. Okay? I want you to say it out loud. Right. Where does it go? Short I or long I? Right. Long I. So under long I on our paper, we're going to write the word right. Okay, next word. Go ahead and say it out loud. Spill. Short I or long I? Short I makes the I. Write it under short I. So this is what we're going to be doing, okay? Do you guys understand what you're going to do? So I'm going to point to a word. I'm going to circle it with my mouse. You're going to say it out loud to yourself, and then you're going to figure out which box it goes under, and you're gonna write it down on your paper, okay? So next word, pipe. Short I or long I? Long I. Good, write it down. Next word, go ahead and say it out loud to yourself. Finish. Short I or long I? I or I? Finish. Both of the I's in there make that short I. Next word, say it out loud to yourself. Dive. Short I or long I? Long I. I. Say the next word. Line. Does it make I or I? I. Say the next word. Rip. Rip. Does it make I or I? So it's short. Next word, go ahead and say it. Time. Does it make I or I? I. Next word, say it out loud. Pick. Does it make I or I? I. Next word. Bin. Does it make I or I? I. Next word. Smile. Smile. Long I. Next word, go ahead and say it. Kite. Is it short I or long I? Long I. Next word. Fill. Good job. Short I or long I? It makes that I sound. Two more. Ready? 5. Short I or long I? You got it. Long I. And last word. Sick. Short I or long I? Short I. Very good. So your job is to pause the video and get these words written down under your short and long I list on your own paper. Make sure you say them out loud as you write them down. Now look at again at all the long I sounds. What do they all have in common? They all have that silent E at the end of them. None of the short I sounds have that silent E at the end. So again, that's how you know when a vowel is gonna say have the short vowel sound or the long vowel sound, okay? So again, make sure you guys pause this video, get those written down, and I'll see you next time.